Welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. In today's video, we're going to be working on an 83 Chevy Silverado. This was sent in by RD Custom Diecast. He sent in a couple of these for a challenge video we did a little while ago, but I never ended up using one. So today we're going to play with one, and I wanted to make a muscle truck. Everybody loves an 83 Silverado short box. So I saw this cool Camaro on the Instagrams. Where's my phone? I'll just show you. This may seem a little bit crazy, but I wanted to do something like this. So I found this Camaro that was featured on the cover of Hot Rod magazine. I would like to take some of these cool ideas from this paint job and put it on this truck. The speed stripes on the hood, and then we got this cool kind of rainbowy fade. We go through all the colors. So we got the engine. Gleek, gleek, gleek. We're gonna do an install. Could probably do this in what, 1, 2, 4 colors. Hopefully. So that's basically what I want our little muscle truck to look like. We got the wheels and tires figured out, no problem. It should be pretty sweet. So first things first, let's get this thing stripped down, and we got to get it into just a metallic silver. A yellow windshield. I'm hoping it's going to just fit right in with everything else. Oh damn, this thing's got bucket seats. We got a nice hydraulic ram as a center console. We got a manual transmission. That's probably supposed to be a bottle of NOS, eh? Not a hydraulic, like a hydraulic cylinder. It just looks like it has a little eyelet on top there, but I don't know, maybe that's a beer in a cup holder or something. I don't know, man. There's no gauges, 5-point harnesses, manual transmission, and beer. Getting real tired of all these colored windshields, Hot Wheels. This was another something I was kind of playing with. This is some blue sealer. Sure looks sweet, eh? It's funky, man. Gonna give this a little bit of a scuff just to help the paint stripper bite in there a little quicker. A little scrub on the old hiney. So before I go paint this, obviously, we need to cut a hole in the hood for our new engine. Just clean up some of this flashing here. Am I the only one that's cursed with every time I try to put a motor in something, there's a crazy amount of material underneath? Switch to my little disc here. I could probably get right in. It's beautiful, man. That should work out just perfect. Now that the motor's fits, I'm just going to clean up our hole here, make sure it's presentable for the paint job. I baked this in the old paint oven for about an hour. I had one thin coat of clear coat on there, so she should be more than dry. Gonna do a little bit of wet sanding. Usually if you're doing speed stripes and whatnot and you want a real nice edge, it's best to just do the wet sanding, get it over with. We're gonna do our due diligence here. That should be good enough. It doesn't need much. So I'm going to go give this a rinse, get rid of the soap, and then we can start doing some tape in. Hopefully this pattern's going to work out. Like that. Is that the line? I think that's the line. Doing these wheel wells can be pretty tricky, but with these little vinyls, you know what? It just ain't that bad. Just ain't that bad, man. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Looks like they put some tape right on this edge, and as soon as it makes the corner, they kind of just ran her right across. It's gonna be like that. Okay. Man, if I can pull this off, it's gonna be sweet. So far so good. The taping is pretty much the only part I was concerned about, to be honest. The painting should be pretty easy. I'm gonna just leave that just like, oops. Beautiful. So now I gotta just try to do that to the other side, which is it's gonna be quite a chore, but don't worry. I'm a professional. These stripes I don't think I'm going to put over the roof. I think it's going to be hood and tailgates only. We'll start with a center line. As always, it's going to make life way easier. And we can remove it after. I ran them right into the center of the exhaust ports there. Seeing that? Gleek, gleek, gleek. It's going to be... something like that. Now we can proceed with our masking. I wonder if this yellow tape will run right down the middle. Wouldn't that be sweet? Not quite. Not quite, man. I gotta do it in 2 pieces. I'm gonna keep on masking this. I'll get her ready to go. And then I'll check in with you guys before I head to the spray booth. Almost got her all masked up here. I was just gotta do the wheel wells. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show off how awesome these circles work for masking stuff. Size ones. If you got a real nasty curve that you just can't get, it's really easy to just throw a bunch of circles down. So I don't know what's easier, to try to cut that out with tape or just throw some circles on there. I don't know, each to their own. I prefer both methods. So just deal with these wheel wells on this side and we can go try paint this thing, which is going to be super exciting. Oh, I forgot the little vinyl right here on this side. Oopsie. Cool, I think that does it for masking. One thing I just noticed is the color pattern we're doing, our basic rainbow fade, is pretty well the Createx logo fade. So that's very convenient because I have this very same poster in the spray booth. So why don't we go give this a shot and we'll see if we can't screw this up completely. Gleek, 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 gleek. Well, that actually went quite well, I'm gonna say. It's pretty easy doing this pattern. I'm dying to just pull off all this tape to see what it looks like, so why don't we just go ahead and do it. This is turning out really well. I'm super pleased with this so far. I really like how I put a little bit of purple at the top of them stripes. Alright, I'm going to do the taillights, and then I got to give this a clear coat, and I'm going to just throw her right back into the oven. As far as wheels go for our Chevy here, there's only one choice, and that is the Johnny Lightning Kragers. And believe it or not, these wheels are even spaced correctly for a pickup truck, so it should be just a direct bolt in. Easy peasy. The last thing I wanted to do here before an assembly was give this motor a nice polish. Just got a nice factory shine right now, but I want this to be a mirror finish if possible. Here's our little Chevy short box muscle truck. I think she turned out great. What do you guys think? Taping it out was probably the hardest part. Doing the actual spraying and the fade was pretty easy. Not too difficult. I think next time we'll do the fade over a full length car. You know what I mean? Rather than trying to segment it out and do stripes and stuff. I think a fully rainbowed out something rather. I don't know if you guys could recommend a casting. I will consider all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave a like to support the channel. Say hello in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.